My name is Hina Kumari, your enthusiastic guide for Curiotory's English A-level course. Welcome. Together, we'll embark on an exciting journey through the English language. We'll start from the very basics and we'll aim for the fluency. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Curiotory is your passport to immersive and enriching language learning. We are dedicated to connecting learners with expert tutors and offering meticulously designed courses that cater to your language aspirations. Whether you're a beginner or you want to refine your skills, Curiotory is here to empower you on a journey from fundamentals to fluency. With a practical approach and cultural context, Curiotory enables you to explore, communicate, bridge cultures through language, fostering a more interconnected world. Right? Join us for a thrilling language adventure. Now, over the next 25 sessions, we'll explore every aspect of the English language, ensuring you have a solid foundation in English. Let's take a look at what we'll be covering in each of these sessions. Yeah, it's going to be a lot for you, so be ready, okay? So first session will have Introduction to English. Now in our initial session, we'll explore the realm of English language. You'll delve into its origins, rich history, unique traits. We'll also acquaint you with the fundamentals of English, ensuring you feel confident with greetings, basic conversations, laying the groundwork for your language voyage. For example, if I say, "Good day, my name is Hina Kumari," that's what we are going to learn, okay? Now, English is a super important language, we all know, right? All around the globe, in fact. We use it for school, chatting with friends, watching movies, and even on the internet. There are different types of English, like British English, American English. We can understand each other with both just fine. Remember, just like you grow and change, so does language. It's like a big, friendly puzzle that keeps getting more interesting with each piece added. So, in session 2, we will learn and we will understand nouns, pronouns, verbs, and adjectives. After all, it's important to understand the basics, right? Of course. So, in session 3, we will cover adverbs and prepositions with a lot of interesting examples and practice. Yes, we will practice. After all, practice makes everyone perfect. In session 4, I will teach you about subject-verb agreement, because without subject-verb agreement, you can't understand sentence structure. And it's very important to understand sentence structure. Yes. In our next session, that is session 5, we will learn about conjunctions. There is so much to learn about conjunctions. So many examples, lots of conjunctions, how they use, what are they, everything. Now in next session, that is session 6, we will learn about tenses. We will start from simple present, simple continuous. Don't worry, I will make tenses very easy for you. I promise you will never ever forget tenses once I teach you. In session 7, we will learn about simple past and continuous tense. In session 8, we will cover some simple future and continuous tense with example. Session 9 will give you insights about vocabulary building, and I will give you a lots of tips and tricks, a lot of new words, lot of idiom, lot of phrases, and the words that you will remember forever. I will tell you how to remember the words forever, okay? By session 10, I will help you to pronounce the words clearly. It is all about pronunciation rules and practice. I will teach you that. In session 11, we will practice basic conversation and I will give you tips to polish your conversation skills. Session 12 will be all about writing. We will learn how to write well. Paragraph and essay writing is how we start, okay? Now session 13 will teach you what is a subject, examples, what is an object, examples, how do we use subject and object, how do we identify subject and object in a sentence. I will teach you that. By session 14, we will cover all the articles like never before. I promise you'll never forget it again. Session 15 will encounter you with the basic mistakes in English grammar, because we can learn grammar, but we need to understand where are we going wrong with it, right? So yes, I will tell you basic mistakes in English grammar. We will learn about commonly mispronounced words in session 16. We will learn loads of idioms and phrases in next session so that we can speak some fancy English. Who doesn't want that, right? In session 18, I will introduce you to active and passive, direct and indirect. Yes. In session 19, I will talk about pronunciation marks and how and when to use them. We will also learn and practice about group discussion in the session after that. I will give you public speaking tips and exercises for home. Don't worry, just a small homework, right? In session 22nd, we will talk about helping verbs so that you never forget them ever again. In session 23rd, we will cover modals. We will practice basic conversation scenarios. The last session will be about revision for everything, and I will check your knowledge with a small test. So, are you ready? Yeah. So let me tell you something. Long ago, our ancestors spoke a language called Old English. It was a bit like a secret code that only they understood. Old English was like a mix of words from German and other languages. Then some fancy people came from France in 1066 around, and they brought their language French with them. They mixed it with Old English, and then what we got? Middle English. Now imagine two puzzle pieces fitting together to make a new picture. That is what it was, Middle English. In around 1500s, a clever man named William Caxton invented a machine that made books. This helped everyone learn the same way to spell and talk. Authors like William Shakespeare, we all know who he is, right? Yes, he wrote cool stories in a way that's a bit like how we talk now. Now, as time went on, English changed a bit more. It spread all over the world thanks to explorers and traders. It became a language that a lot of people spoke. People in different places started to say things like a little differently. For example, in England and America, they say some words in their own special way. Like even now, we all have our own special way to speak a lot of words, like, yeah. Now, this is about history of English. We just got to know how English came, how it started. We don't need to learn that, we don't need to know that, but knowledge is always important and good, right? Yeah. So in next chapter, we'll start with what is communication. We'll understand some aspects of communication. Yeah.